All right, everyone. Welcome to this campaign walkthrough. This is Jack from the dev team, and I need to play through the campaign. It's been too long since I've done it, and so I've completely reset my progress here. So you can see I have no challenge progress here, and obviously no progress down on the table here. The goal of this is to, well, one, I need to play through the campaign, and two, I want to highlight some of the more advanced strategies and provide will be a walkthrough of how to beat the campaign, and you'll hopefully learn some good techniques that you can also translate into multiplayer, as well as a lot of game knowledge. I will be doing my best to point out how all the different things in the game works. I'll be playing all the different gods, and just explaining a lot about the game. So I will be going through every level, and yeah, right now the campaign goes up to level 6, though we have plans to increase that. So I will be going from level 0 all the way to level 6 here. And without further ado, let's just hop into Moon Miner here. The first level, it's pretty basic. You can see by the layout there, which I didn't spend much time on. I'm going to grab my ships and just holding them, take these 0 moons. And something I can actually do if I'm being fast here, these are 0 moons as well, and I can steal that from the bot. I can take this, and I can come in from behind these turrets here, try to hit them from the backside before they have time to turn. And I can go back to my home base with that the button. I like that hotkey instead of the point down thing. But now I can cast and start making a wormhole route. I like to make routes from my home base to forward planets. That way I always have access to my ships without having to go all the way back to my home base. Anywho, I think I can just come in here, wipe out these turrets. I'll try to come from behind here, take them out one at a time. I only lost 1 ship there. Gather these up, and I'll try to also come in from behind here. Well, the bot seems to be doing something. We can counter them, defend our moon there, and now go for an attack on this planet. Pull my ships through. A successful attack there. We didn't lose that many. Go back to my home, teleport forward, create another trail, and now as we can see, all the ships that are produced by my planets will be coming to this forward base here. I see the bot only has 7 on their home planet, so I can actually just send mine in here. Should be an easy victory here. And I can defeat the last ships just to speed up this process. So now the bot is defeated. And in fact, I don't even have to wait here. I can just exit. And I have, of course, completed some challenges. And we're well on our way towards earning the level 1 badge. Next level is reinforcements, where we'll learn about shield ships. I'll spend a little bit more time on the preview, kind of reading things out. So we need to use shield ships to protect our fleet while we're attacking, and it looks like there's some more planets here. And we'll also be able to use our god ability, which we are playing as the god of production. And the ability is reinforcements. You can spawn ships. And also the passive abilities is a very fast production, but our fleet can't have as many ships in it. And I'll talk about the minimap next game. But yeah, and there's a new type of ship, the shield ship, which is a counter to lasers. So let's hop in here. We can see our new shield ships here. Again, there's a bot over there. And I'll do my best. It looks like now there are no moons with a 0 that we can just snap up easily. So we'll have to go in and fight for them. But as we can see by the minimap now, there's also your buttons if you need to mute your mic or leave the game or go to settings. But we can see our capacity of ships here on the edge and how many ships we have. But let's not just let the bot get carried away. Let's go and attack. We're just going to come in slowly, making sure all our ships stay behind our shields here. And lasers cannot go through shields. In fact, we can just hit this planet right off the bat here. And we'll just gather them up. Start attacking here. And now our power drones arrive, and we'll have power beyond. So now we can see as power hits here. Yeah, we can go and attack these other planets. Now we're just taking slow, now. Enemy lasers will get absorbed by our shields, so we haven't lost a single ship yet this match. We can continue doing this. Unfortunately, we just lost one. I'm going to go back to home here, and this is where I like to route. You're constantly producing ships at your home base. You get that is about half your production is at your home base, and the other half comes from moons which deliver to the closest planet, like this one's doing right here. But what I was saying is I like to route my ships all the way from my home base using you get 3 wormholes, so I can make a 3rd one here before they get canceled. And now all my ships that are being produced will come to this planet, and this is like a forward base of operations. And I can come in and actually just come in and take this planet. I mean, we're looking, the AI doesn't have as many ships as me here, so I can pretty easily just push my advantage, take some of these moons. And now I'm going to start using wormholes a little more aggressively here. We have power, and we're going to push the enemy home base, which is defended by 30. Looks like we could wait a little bit, take out some ships here. Take out these enemy ships using wormhole there. And then come in and try to take their home planet here and just truly wipe them out of this game. And note now that I've used wormholes, my line that I set up earlier doesn't really work anymore. Or it's broken because I've used my wormholes, but we can come in. We're basically just trying to whittle the enemy down on ships. And notice now we have our God ability. It's fully charged, 100%. And our ability is reinforcements, which can spawn ships. So we'll hold to charge it, aim it at a planet, pop it off here. We'll get some more ships, and now let's mount an attack. Once we have power here. Yep, okay, power coming. And now we can attack here. And what I would like to do is come in from behind some of these shields, coming out a decent distance. That way we let our ships go in here. And we want to just take out their shields. There's a lot of laser turrets here, but if we just stay behind our shields, they should be no challenge for us. We can take them out. And again, I'll snipe off some of the AI's last ships just to end this game, so we don't have to wait 30 seconds. Looks like the last one's right there. And now we win. And I will...
Team won.
I'll just let it run down, but we'll collect that emblem there. And now we're back in this, and we see now we've on to the next level, and we're making some progress. So we've used the reinforcements ability. Now all we need to do is capture a special production planet. We are going to be playing missiles away right now. I went over talking about these kind of things, but let's just jump into it. Again, we are playing as the God of Production. And we'll use that, make sure to make good use of that God ability to get some additional ships here. Off the bat, just take our moons here and immediately start taking over moons to expand our production here. I'm making sure to leave our lasers behind our shields here and even come from the backside of the turrets there, so they don't even get a chance to take a shot. But if they did, it would get absorbed by our shield here. We can take any moon that we have power, so we'll look for the power icons above these things, and I see, okay, we've got all the moons, and this usually means we've maximized our production, and now we can grab all the ships that we've just produced and start going for planets here. I'm just going to come in with all these shields, and notice how they're all laser shooting ships or turrets on these planets. So if I just leave all my ships behind the shields, then they should be no issue to take. I can do the same thing for here. We'll suffer no losses here if we just keep them grouped up like this. Maybe some stragglers there. There we go. And now it looks like the AI has been pushing in a little bit, but we're going to do that again, what I was saying with the routing our ships to our most forward base with some wormholes. And now we are going to make a play for one of these missile planets. It's going to be really good for us to have missiles, and I'm going to try to come from behind here. We don't want these missiles to get off. We just would ideally not want to lose ships here. So we'll come in. We can snipe out these missiles here. And I'll show you a microing technique, how we can avoid missiles. But for now, we don't really have to worry about that. It's mainly good against planets which have a lot of missiles defending them. And now, with our powers expanded, we can take some more moons here. Also, our God ability is almost fully charged. We can make sure to use that. I'm going to just harass the enemy here, taking some of their moons. We'll make them take it back, and I can actually come in from behind here and chip away at that. Though it looks like they're about to get destroyed, and I can come in from behind them even and seal their fate even more. I'll move around here. We'll dodge those torpedoes. We'll take that in a second. We have a lot of ships here. We'll just make a wormhole. And now we can attack here. Usually what I like to do is come in from behind the torpedoes because these are pretty deadly ships. But we can come in here, Just start taking out those torpedoes before they can really get shots off. And we took that planet very quickly. And I actually think we can, well, let's take some moons here so we can actually start producing torpedoes. And I'm going to leave them with their planet, but I'm going to take some moons. And note all these moons, since they're close to the torpedo, will all deliver resources to that. Looks like the bot's trying to attack our planet, and they successfully did that. So now I want to break off this chain here. We don't want to send ships to their demise. Now we're routing things over to here. The bot is trying to come in and attack us, but we won't let that happen. And now we can reclaim this base, even though it's not necessary. I mean, we don't want to have them getting missiles, so... Oh, but it looks like we had a wormhole set up. And now what I'm going to do is pop this ability off. We're taking care that we have enough capacity, and now we're basically full capacity. And we're just going to go on the offensive here. Coming for their home base, they don't really stand a chance. We have power here. We're good to go. And we're coming and stomp them here. The bot is going to try to defend here, but it's going to be no use. And now let's clean up any straggler ships they have. Looks like this one shield over here. And we will win. And we can go back now or wait for the timer. And now we've captured a special production planet. We've 1 missiles away. So we are now, excitingly, going from level 0 to level 1. So we've leveled up here. And now we have a whole set of new challenges.